ever since these Rocky Mountain construction roller coasters got a little bit more crazy. UK enthusiasts have not stopped wanting one of these somewhere at a UK theme park. And too right, because it'd be so good if we got one, honestly. But the question I propose today is, will we ever actually see an RMC open here in the UK? And if so, what park could it potentially be at? Now, of course, there are multiple theme parks in the United Kingdom, and there's some that people want to get an RMC more than others. But today I'm going to give my opinion on which UK park I think is going to get an RMC, and some of the ones that I don't think could. Although, quickly before we begin, so we're obviously going to start off with the main one, and I think you know what it is. Chessington. Thorpe Park, which is obviously the park that receives about 4 comments saying RMC every millisecond. Unless you've been living under a rock, Thorpe Park is getting a new coaster in the coming years, and that is their plan. It doesn't look like an RMC, but the manufacturer hasn't been confirmed, so you never know. But it's rumoured to be a Mack ride. It's the UK's tallest, and also looks to be pretty incredible for how short of a layout it is. It does look to pack a punch. And they've recently announced some potential 5 to 10 year plan to become a broader scale worldwide amusement park. So although right now I don't think an RMC is in the question, it could be in the future. Blackpool Pleasure Beach is one that's on the cards that people want to see an RMC at. RMC the Grand National, RMC the Big Dipper, RMC Steeplechase. Now, I'm not a wooden roller coaster specialist, but I have heard it's highly unlikely that neither the Grand National or Big Dipper would get RMC'd, although that would be amazing. But with the space they have and how they could go about it, I think they could easily get a hybrid or a single rail somewhere, because they somehow fit Icon in. Or even a reasonable speculation of one going to a park that is so popular and big in the UK that it doesn't even exist yet. The London Resort. Now, they have shared concept images over time, and it does seem like they want to build some sort of wooden coaster. Considering we already have quite a few wooden roller coasters in the UK, would they look to build a hybrid? Well, if the park actually gets built. Because it would draw a lot of people in to be like, okay, that looks one of a kind in this country, let's go and ride that. But I think that is one of the best shouts, because honestly, that is somewhere I can personally see getting one. And what is probably the biggest park that does exist in the UK, Alton Towers, SW9, maybe even SW10, SW450 in the future. Will they ever get an RMC? Could they get a single rail or be the world's first or one of the first T-Rex coasters? Maybe. And one of the smaller ones that I don't think really gets too much thought is Flamingo Land. Now, this park has quite a few different coasters. It's a smallish park in Yorkshire, and they're opening a 10 inversion coaster, similar clone to Colossus. This one will probably be a lot better, but the park has a lot of potential space and land, which they could easily go for an RMC if they wanted to broaden their widespread worldwide audience. So yeah, those 5 that I originally listed: Thorpe, Blackpool Towers, Flamingo Land, and London Resort if it gets built. I think those 5 might be on the cards to get one. Although obviously that's my opinion. Here are some of yours. Alton Towers to make the Northerners happy. Thorpe, next major project on Swarm Island. Because like trailers, Thorpe it said Park. RMC. I think it would have to be Thorpe Park. Wait, hold up. Has someone just said their address? Family RMC at Paultons Park or Chessington, which I think is quite a good shout, because that would be something I think a lot of people would be interested in riding. Madame Two Swords, Gulliver's Land, Milton Keynes, Gulliver's Land, Milton Keynes, Drayton Manor. That's a good point, actually. Drayton Manor would be quite a good one to get an RMC, especially because, like I said with Flamingo Land, they have quite a bit of space, and they could do with some more draw-ins of an audience. Thank you to everyone who responded on Instagram, and also thank you for watching. Rumsa.